Imagine you put the baby in the water. The baby will be a fish.
Y'all think fish can see water?
Bro.
Because hold on, because you know fish breathe water. Now we breathe air, they breathe water. Like you know how like underwater we can't breathe. Fish can't breathe.
So it's
out of
opposite.
Water. So that's a very solid question.
Wow, hello.
Do they see? Because we can't see
air. But can a fish see air?
Oh shit! Hold on, B Lou, hold on.
Hold on, Zeke, because think about it. We can see that shit.
Because we can't breathe
it. But can a fish come out of water and see
and
air?
See the air? Because they can't breathe air.
Wow, hello.
Bro, you might be onto something, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now that's something I'm curious about. Hold on.
Now that shit is a valid question, bro. That's a valid question.
No fish cannot see air, and the same women can't see water because both are transparent and not visually perceivable in their perspective.
Hold on. But did you just in the same way humans can't see water? They don't got the answers, Zeke. They don't got the answers.
Air and water are transparent, meaning they allow, but we can still see water, though.
That's what I'm saying. Say they don't got the answers, Sway. They don't got the answers. Because then I would think about this. How the f do you know? You're not a fish.
Exactly.
A fish can't talk to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't know what fish can see and what they can't see.
Exactly. But then I just seen this dumb shit they just said that in the same way humans can't see water. Like, f you mean I can't see water?
It just goes to show Google not reliable.
It's
though.
not. Like, it's not a reliable source.
Especially this AI shit. You know, that's the first thing you see when you Google shit is some AI bullshit.
Yeah, every time now.
That shit is to throw y'all off.
Yeah, like you really got to get deep, bro. Like, how do we see water?
And fish can't see air. That wouldn't even make sense.
Bro, I think that's a legitimate theory.
Or what?
That fish don't see water.
Nah, yeah, I believe they don't see water.
I don't think they see water.
But I think the question is, do they see air?
I think they do.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they see air, bro.
In the same way that we can't see.
Because we just said it was opposite.
Right.
So if it's opposite, we can't breathe underwater and they can't breathe above water. So obviously, it's opposite.
In terms of what, like,
that
we can each see, yeah.
That what we can see. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. B Lou. When the baby is inside the woman's stomach, it's in water, ain't it? Is the baby not
Zeke,
breathing
and
water?
I told you we're fish. Zeke, I found it. Zeke, I found it. Listen to me and hear me the f out. Just like you said, the baby is in the womb and it's breathing, it's in water, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine you put the baby in the water. The baby will be a fish. Bro, hear me out. We can adapt to anything. Cause how the explain that? How can you be, you're basically a fish. You're not a fish, but you a fish in a sense. Cause you breathe in water. Correct?
I'm listening.
So you're breathing water, right? So I'm saying if you can breathe water while you that young, just imagine if you was able to like put in the water, right? And say you survived. I don't know, like, you know, a shark and come like, you know, eat it. If it survived, I feel like in that moment it would adapt to just like okay.
No,
baby,
no.
Listen,
I'm
you
kind
following
of
me?
with you because it made me think about like when you're trying to teach a baby how to swim.
To talk,
They just throw that
They
motherfucker in
and
there.
then the motherfucker go.
Have you seen them videos? Like when they trying to teach a baby to swim,
Nah, I really ain't seen it, but I'm just saying like
they just throw it in there. Hold on.
Teaching baby to swim.
Look.
Hold on.
Ready? Down, turn around. Down, turn around. Lulu, ready, go.
No. I want the one where
Go up a
they
little bit.
just toss that motherfucker in there.
Go down one more.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
14-month-old
Look,
passed
look.
her surprise road test.
You see how the baby is able to just instincts though, just like it's not drowning. Real calm, cool, calm, and collected.
But look, this is my but listen to my
14-month-old
theory, Z.
passed her surprise
But listen to
road
my
test.
theory. This is what you're not understanding. Now listen to me well. Put me back on full screen, Z. You need to see me when Philosopher Lou get to speaking. Listen. What if the baby never touched air?
Wow, hello.
The baby only absorbed water. It would never have adapted to the air. Are you listening to me? Because how is that humanly possible? But just like the fish never sees air. You gotta be following me, bro. You gotta be following me right now. The fish, when they born, they're in water. They never touch the air. That's why they're not able to breathe. That's why they. So if you was a baby and you was in the water from your start and never absorbed the air, you would be a fish. You would like be a human fish. Bro, I'm cooked.
I'm trying to follow you,
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, Zeke. If you would have never absorbed the air, this right here, and you was in the water, you would absorb water. I'm telling you, bro. I know this to be facts. We just see Zeke. Now I feel like Zeke not tapped in. Now I feel like Zeke not tapped in now, chat. I feel like Zeke ain't tapped in, chat.
Somebody said they not breathing air. They not breathing air in the womb.
That's my point.
Breathing water, ain't they?
That's my point. So if you would take them from the womb and put them straight into the water, they would probably become a human fish.
So like a mermaid.
Yeah. They would be a mermaid. Because they would be in their habitat. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
But
they
can't
adapt.
they can't stay in the stomach forever.
Only from what we know.
No, like the water breaks. Like they have to come out. It's like a natural process. They have to come out.
But just like alligators come up, breathe for a second, and they go back into the water.